It is possibly true. I don't know if it's true or not. It is possibly true because it's true that humans who eat starches, which we talked about yesterday, eat grains, become better adapted to processing grains than people that don't eat grains. Okay? But that doesn't mean we should eat them. It only means we're better able to. In the same way that, if you continue to hit yourself on the head with a brick, maybe you somehow become better adapted to being hit with the brick. I think we could probably agree that it's may not necessary, for most of us. I mean, some people probably could use having some sense knocked into them, but for most of us, being hit with a brick may never be good for us, no matter how adapted we become to it. So I think it may indeed be possible that if we eat fish, we become better able to digest fish. Remember, though, that excess protein in any form increases the rate at which we age and the rate of disease. Excess protein in any form. And roughly one serving of meat per day, of flesh, regardless of the color, so fish as well as poultry, as well as red meat, as well as pork, any kind of flesh dramatically increases aging beyond that of what happens for a vegetarian who's not over-consuming protein. And how could a vegetarian overconsume protein? Well, vegetarian's easy because that means dairy products and honey and other things. How could a vegan overconsume protein? Too many salads? It'd be hard to eat too many salads, but it wouldn't be hard to drink too many salads. So people who drink green juices and green smoothies, okay, roughly three heads of lettuce, three large heads of lettuce gives you the same amount of protein, same number of grams of protein as one serving of flesh. I would never eat 3 heads of lettuce in a day, okay? But people who drink green smoothies all day long are, in some cases, eating far more than that, okay? This is not healthy. It's not healthy. Remember, I mean, we're like every other species, we're designed to consume whole foods. We're never going to improve on nature. And, it's a fantasy that we're going to run something through a machine which destroys, oxidizes nutrients, destroys things. It creates other issues, and I've talked about this before on video. I won't go into it here now, but it's a fantasy that it's somehow going to become better for us after we process it. Silly. The best we can ever do. Some people say, yeah, but I can't digest whole foods. Okay, then you need to give your body a chance to cleanse and heal like you guys are doing. Water fasting. Give your body a chance to heal itself. Because otherwise you're treating a symptom and doing nothing about the underlying problem and creating issues, because every single time we manipulate the body in a way to treat symptoms, we're creating negative consequences. There are no exceptions. Our bodies are perfect, okay? The laws of nature are perfect. As soon as we say we can do better, we can take this beautiful, perfect stuff, put it in a machine so we can get more in, we're creating issues. We may feel better as a result of treating symptoms, but we're always creating issues at the same time, okay? So, consuming any animal products is always going to be harmful to us. And there are people out there who, in fact, don't do well unless they consume animal proteins. Why do you think that might be? Anybody? You in the 7th row? Yeah? Go ahead. Why do you think some people actually seem to be healthier if they eat animals? That's the question. Anybody? Because there are some people who seem to be better off if they eat animals. Don't seem to do very well without eating animal protein. Why might that be? What if their toxic and dehydrated and poorly functioning body has trouble assimilating the protein it needs without eating that concentrated protein? Again, what does this suggest we should do? give the body a chance to cleanse and heal so it works properly. Remember, the animals designed to eat animals have very specific physiological adaptations to a diet of high protein. Okay? The enzymes in their mouth are different. The way their jaws work are different. Their teeth are different. The length and shape of their digestive tract is different. The stomach acid is 10 times higher than ours. They produce uricase, which allows them to outprocess uric acid, which is a byproduct of protein digestion, something we don't make. Okay? There are many, many more things that separate the physiology and anatomy of meat-eating animals from those who are not intended to consume flesh or animal products at all. So, as soon as we're doing something that is not what we're physiologically adapted for, you can know there's going to be a negative consequence. Whatever it is. You know, we are not physiologically adapted to flight, you know, without metal objects like airplanes. And if you jump off the roof flapping your arms, that will become painfully apparent when you hit the concrete below. Okay? If we're trying to do something that we're not physiologically adapted for, we're going to create problems every single time.